What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of When You Wish on Wish.com, you can buy human teeth. That's right, today we're talking about the wackiest marketplace on the net, Wish.com. I'm pretty sure a decent amount of other YouTubers have made videos about Wish.com, but you know what? I haven't given my take on it yet, and my take is that it's weird. It's weird, this website. I don't get it. And I keep getting ads for Wish.com on Facebook, and so does Laura. And most of the ads I get are either for like human body parts or chicken helmets. And I don't know what I searched on Google that made Wish.com think I want to buy chicken helmets or a tongue. What did I search? So we're going to be talking about some of the weirdest products that I can find on Wish.com. I also tweeted asking you guys to send me some, so we'll talk about some of those as well. If you've never heard of Wish.com before, you can sort of think of it like Amazon.com, but if Amazon was run by the horniest person in the world, who also just happened to stumble upon an abandoned warehouse full of a bunch of random shit that no one would ever want. That, quite frankly, is the only explanation I can come up with for the absurd variety of products on Wish.com. In fact, I think this screenshot that I took of my homepage on Wish.com shows it off pretty well. What other online store would advertise giant water balloons for kids right next to something called men's tea? Ah, men's tea. Nourishing. Lasting. Lights your underwear on fire. Men's tea. This is what I wanted. Okay, to prove just how weird the products they have on Wish.com are, I decided to make a commercial for some of the products that you guys sent me on Twitter. So here's a commercial for Wish.com. Wish.com is the #1 online store on the internet for stuff that you didn't want or even know existed, but are still gonna buy, I hope. Bird holder. That's right. You want a pet bird, but you don't have room in your house for a cage? Use the bird holder. Bird's not going anywhere with this thing. So it's compact. You could have so many more birds if you just have these tiny little cages. This is for people who want a compact bird case and magicians, maybe? Because they're always doing shit with doves like coming out of places. Maybe this is how they do it. I don't know. I just sell the products. I have no idea what they're for. Is your cat always looking at you, making you feel self-conscious? Well, you're in luck. We got cat blindfolds. Cover their whole face. Now they can't look at shit. They might not even be able to breathe. Who knows? Could I interest you in an alley of stray cats? I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. $1 for 30 feral cats. Corn boat, $100. Do you suddenly have more cats than you did before due to a recent acquisition of an alley full of stray cats, but you're still self-conscious about your cats looking at you? Don't worry, we got a bunch more cat masks in different shapes and sizes. We sell so many cat blindfolds, it's crazy. Now I know some of you can relate to this one. Is your hamster all sad because they're tired of the hamster wheel and they want to go for a real walk? Well, guess what? Now you can take your hamster for the walk of his dreams with the new hamster harness. It's a harness for your hamster to take him on a walk. Just look how happy this hamster is. Okay, that's not a hamster. What happened to the hamster? We had a hamster. What did that chipmunk do to the hamster? I have no tit. Capiche? And of course, no online marketplace would be complete without a set of human teeth. I don't know why you would need these. I don't know why you would ever need to buy these, but I got to imagine that they're worth more than the $5 we're selling them for. These could go for a lot more on the black market, so really when you think about it, it's more than just teeth, it's an investment. Maybe they'd be good for dentists, I don't know. I got to imagine there's a better, more reputable place for dentists to buy teeth to practice on than Wish.com, but maybe there's a kink in the supply chain and you gotta get them from Wish. So get your teeth, well they're not your teeth, they're someone else's teeth, that they can be your teeth for $5. Wish.com, we don't know either. From what I can understand, there's a lot of weird people that use Wish.com, but there's a decent amount of normal people that use it too. The selling point for the weird people is obviously that most stores don't carry the weird shit that the weird people want. But I think a big selling point for normal people is that Wish.com has insanely low prices. For example, this Dell laptop, which is apparently being sold on Wish.com for $1. $1. For a laptop. I don't know how exactly they get the prices so low, but that's like their big thing, is that they have the lowest prices, and the only catch is that you have to wait for like weeks or sometimes even months for them to ship your product. So that, I guess that has something to do with it. I don't really understand how that correlates with having low prices, but then again, I'm no economics major. Another catch, if I'm to believe most of the YouTube reviews of Wish products that I've seen, is that you also rarely get the exact thing that you ordered. Like, you'd order this $1 Dell laptop from Wish.com, and it would come, but it would be made out of cardboard or just like a picture of a Dell laptop. There's a few different categories on Wish.com that really seem to attract the weirdness. So those are the ones I want to tackle on this video. The first one is self-improvement products. Now, mind you, when I say self-improvement, I don't mean like spiritually or like mentally improving yourself. It's not like self-help books. I'm talking like 8-pack cream. 8-pack removes fat, renews skin, firms. You can see an 8-pack in 3 days. Oh my God. What is this cream doing to your body that no matter what you look like before, in 3 days, you'll see an 8-pack? Powerful abdominal muscle stronger cream, anti-cellulite fat burning, slimming gel effective belly tighten weight loss product. So you're telling me that this cream makes muscles stronger and burns fat at the same time, and it's such a rapid rate that you'll have a 6-pack in 3 days? I've been trying to get a 6-pack for my whole goddamn life. I didn't know this cream existed. I mean, this is unbelievable. Look at this. After cleaning the abdomen, take the appropriate gel evenly on the abdomen and waist. So he just rubs it, he massages the abdomen. Step 3, this process. Skin feeling a slight fever. Okay, that's probably not good. This product gives your skin a fever? I hope this is worth it. 4, recommend with regular habits and a healthy diet in order to achieve better use of results. Wish you early farewell, bellies. Perfect abdominal muscle you can own. Okay, that picture just confused me more. Let's check out the product description for this 8-pack gel to figure out exactly how this works. Like, what is really going on here? Help to firm, condition, and lubricate belly skin. Do the people who make this product know that having an 8-pack doesn't have anything to do with your skin? It's like your muscle, and then you have to have low fat so you can see the muscle. It helps to firm, condition, and lubricate belly skin. So if you've got like a bit of a gut when you start, and you take this cream, you'll still have a gut after 3 days, but it'll be really firm. The skin will be hard. You'll knock on your gut and it'll be like, and it'll also be lubricated. It'll lubricate your belly skins. You'll have a gut, but it'll be hard and slippery, just how the ladies like it. The texture is light and easy to absorb, giving a healthy face and firm body lines. Healthy face? Are people rubbing this shit on their face? Imagine, like, no matter where you rub this on your body, it gives you a 6-pack there. So, like, you rub it on your cheeks and all of a sudden your face is just absolutely jacked, and since you got it on your hands, now you've got 8-packs on your hands. Okay, next up we've got some beard oil. So this is supposedly for people who can't grow a beard. It'll help you get a little bit more facial hair. Beard, chest hair growth, essential oils, more dense, thicker hair growth. So they've got this picture of a guy with a big beard that was supposedly grown with this beard oil. They've got, look, this guy can't grow a beard, and now he can because of this beard oil. And I was a little bit skeptical. I was like, I don't think a product really exists that can like help you that much with growing facial hair. But then I saw this picture where this guy must have accidentally got it all over his torso, and now he's a werewolf. And look at how he looks at his stomach too, like he knows he fucked up. He's like, I shouldn't have put this much on here. What am I gonna do with all this hair? And if that's not bad enough, look at the picture next to it. It's a baby with a beard. And it says, keep out of the reach of children. Like, this is a real warning that your baby's gonna grow a beard if you let them near this beard oil. I gotta be honest, this must be some good shit. Low-key, I kinda wanna try it. It is a weird marketing tactic, though, to show this guy, like, obviously disappointed in all the hair he grew because they used it on the wrong areas, and then saying, keep out of reach of children, and showing what happens if you use it on a child. I don't think I've ever seen a product show the negative side effects of that product to advertise itself. Like putting too much on your torso or giving it to a baby. Why would that make you want to buy it? It's like, hey, this could be really dangerous. Buy now. That would be like a Windex commercial showing a guy getting his stomach pumped because he drank it. Windex is super effective at cleaning. Whoa! In fact, we think it might even be too effective. Just look at how well it cleaned out this guy's inside. Yeah. This guy can't even find his house because he sprayed the whole thing down with Windex and now it's crystal clear. What a disaster. Okay, next category, gizmos and gadgets. So there's a bunch of electronics that you can buy on Wish.com, and some are pretty innocuous. They're just like knockoff cell phones and stuff like that. But then there's also a worrisome side to this category, a creepy side. Like this, 1080p HD mini Wi-Fi spy camera. The main picture on this product page features all the different modes and features of the product, a little picture of the camera so you can see how small it is, day and night mode, and A naked woman laying on a bed? Uh-oh. There's just a picture of a naked woman laying on a bed in this picture. I'm definitely gonna have to blur this. And I gotta wonder what this unsuspecting woman has to do with a spy camera. That can't be good. Okay, let's take a look at this picture. This is all about the suggested uses of the camera. So maybe we can get a good idea of exactly who this is for. Small children? Don't worry about the babysitter. Okay, that makes sense. You've got a nanny and you want to check up on your kid throughout the day, so you have a little spy camera. I personally would probably put like a more noticeable camera. That way the nanny knows they're being watched and then they're more likely to behave in the first place. But hey, if you want to get a tiny little camera the size of a pea and spy on your nanny, I guess that's okay, is it? Actually, I don't think it is. I'm gonna take that back. I just tell your nanny that there is a camera there, I feel like. Go out to work? Worry about property security. Okay, that's kind of weird because this one says don't worry about the babysitter and this one's saying worry about property security. Almost as if to say like, if you get this camera, you won't even have to worry about the nanny, bro, but you're still gonna have to worry about your house. This won't do shit for your house. Can't see at night? Fear of not being used? Is that what that says? I can't tell because this is kind of blurry. Fear of not being used. And also, what is this picture? Who fears not being used? The camera? Hey, just quick warning, when you get this camera, make sure that you use it, because if you don't, it's gonna get really scared and insecure that you don't like it, and then it's gonna stop working, and then it's gonna blow up and turn into a magical fire cross. So if you can't see at night, use this camera, because it has a big fear of not being used. For a long time? Inconvenient to carry heavy weight. Now, this one doesn't really seem to have anything to do with the camera, because it's a picture of a woman holding a baby. It kind of seems like it's saying, babies are inconvenient to hold for a long time, so try holding this tiny little camera instead. I mean, maybe it's saying to capture moments like this, like you don't want to carry around a big, normal-sized camera, so instead you're gonna want to carry around a tiny little camera, but, I mean, come on, no one's buying this camera to, like, film their daughter's piano recital. Can you imagine someone in the crowd with like a little camera the size of a grain of sand? Like, you're doing great, sweetheart. I'm so glad I'm holding this camera. At least I think I am. I actually have no idea. I can't even see it. It's microscopic, but you're doing great. I'm so glad we're gonna have this memory forever. Envy others on the internet. And it's a picture of a cat. That's the last use. I seriously, someone please tell me what this means, because I have no idea. Do you envy others on the internet? Well, look, here's a cat. Is the cat wearing the camera? Do you envy others on the internet? Maybe you saw someone flexing their brand new mansion on Instagram. Well, introducing this tiny little camera. You can put it on a cat, and then you can see the world from a cat's point of view. And I don't know how that's gonna help with you being jealous about the mansion, but it should be pretty fun, right? To see what a cat sees. So that's all the uses for this camera. So which of those has anything to do with a naked woman lying on a bed? Still pretty confused about that one. They advertise a lot of other, like, kinda sketchy things, like this mini voice recorder for $19 that should be $100. A Mavic Pro, which is a drone that's made by DJI that I'm pretty sure is supposed to cost like $1,000. In fact, let's just Google it. DJI Mavic Pro. Okay, yeah, so this drone should cost $1,000, but on Wish.com, it's only $36, which is weird because I actually saved this link yesterday and it was $38 yesterday. So I don't know how they got the price down $2 more. 38 was pretty extreme already. I'm just so curious as to how they could possibly get the price that cheap. There's no way they're really sending you this drone, right? It must be like a knockoff. They advertised the like 2 weeks to ship thing as if that explains why the price would be so low, but I can't figure out why that would be. Like, I'm starting to think that the reason it takes 2 weeks to ship is because it's just one guy with a laptop running the entirety of Wish.com. And so when you order this $36 drone, he's like, oh shit, we got a new order. Oh, but I don't have any drones. That's right, because I'm just one guy with a laptop. So then he spends the next 2 weeks planning and executing a heist where he steals a drone from someone and then he mails you that drone. And the reason it costs $36 is because he bought some snacks on the way to the heist and they cost $36. Mini GPS Cheating Defender. So this is a very interesting product. It's apparently a GPS device specifically marketed towards people who think their significant other is cheating on them. And so they're gonna stick it on them to see where they go. I don't know where you stick it on someone where they won't notice? Like, are you gonna make them eat it? Because they'll notice if it's in their pocket or something. And then I guess you get the app on your phone, and you can follow them around like a little sleuth, and then you go right to their mistress's house, and you kick down the door, and you're like, I followed you! I followed you! Why are you cheating on me? Is it because I'm weird? Oh, it's because I have really weird stalker tendencies, and I buy weird like spy gadgets off Wish.com to track you down with? That makes sense. Actually, you know what? Carry on. I'm just gonna chill and watch. Or no, you want me to leave? Okay, I'll leave. I'll do that. I will leave. Right after I drop this tiny little camera. So I've looked into this product quite a bit, and I've come to the conclusion that it's total bullshit, the entire product. Not only the way it's advertised, but like the fact that it doesn't even work how it's supposed to. So I felt like the only way I could do it justice is by making a little commercial for it. So that's what I did. The Mini GPS Cheating Defender. Defend against cheating by tracking your significant other's every move. Use it with your girlfriend to make sure she's not cheating on you. Use it with your child to make sure he's not lost or cheating on you. You never know when your kid's gonna find a new set of parents and cheat on you with them. Oh, this picture's got a bunch of different uses. Like you can put it in your purse in case it gets stolen, or your car in case it gets stolen, or an old man in case he gets stolen. I think that use might be my favorite. Putting it on an old man. You don't even have to know the guy. Haven't you ever wanted to know what an old man does? You can just walk down the street, stick this little GPS on any old guy. He won't know what it is, and he'll just go about the rest of his day, and you can just watch and just figure out what the old man does. I've always wondered, what do old people do? Do they do anything? I don't know. Has it ever been looked into? I'm not sure, but we can find out. You can put it on anything. You can put it on keys, purse, dog. See that dog there? That dog that looks like a pile of books? You can put it on that. You can put it on that little cutie. Good boy. Did you lose your car in a parking lot?
Yes.
No, you didn't, because you've got the GPS tracker. Ding, ding, ding. I am here. I am right here. One touch to find. The smart tracker can find your keys, remote control, pets, phones, and even your kids quickly and conveniently. The effective distance of the iTag is 75 feet in an open range without barrier. Wait. Huh? You can only use it if you're less than 75 feet away? So it's great for tracking down that cheating wife of yours, as long as she's doing it in the next room over. Wait, yeah, look, it only connects to your phone via Bluetooth. Low energy consumption, anti-lost alarm. So this, if I'm understanding this correctly, this is just like a little thing that when you press a button on your app, it sounds a little alarm, and it only works from like 75 feet away. I'm pretty sure these things are usually advertised for like if you lose your keys. It's not meant to find things that are actually far away. It doesn't have a GPS in it at all. These are like those square things, or tile things, is that what they're called? How would this help you find a child that got kidnapped? I just imagine someone standing around with their kid, and some guy comes up and grabs him and runs out, gets in his car and drives off, and you're like, oh, I was prepared for this. Good thing I'll be able to follow him and know exactly where he goes. Okay, I didn't hear the beep, so I've narrowed down my child's location to anywhere more than 75 feet away. So he's gone forever. Yeah, so anyway, this product is just a lie. The whole thing's a lie, and thus concludes this. All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed my review of Wish.com. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is what I call my subscribers. So if you want a cool name like Greg, all you gotta do is subscribe and click that bell, baby. All right, thank you to Marley Jones for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I forget to turn on the lights in this room, so I do the whole video in the dark and you can't see anything, but you still laugh, because it's still gonna be funny. It's just you can't see me. Bye. What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of sitting alone in an unfurnished room like a weirdo. So most of you have seen the video I made with Drew a couple months ago where we talked about the Jeremy Renner app. And since we made that video, a lot has happened in the world of Jeremy Renner. Firstly, just a few days after we made that video about his app, the app got shut down. Jeremy Renner himself posted this lengthy note on the app saying that he was taking down the app because there were too many trolls on the app, and he was going to be giving anyone who spent money on stars refunds. And for a second, Drew and I were like, huh? Did we do that? Did we roast this international celebrity's app so hard that he had no choice but to take it down? But then we looked into it a little bit more, and it seems like there were like a whole host of other problems on the app that we didn't even touch on, and it's been a long time coming. Unbeknownst to us, the app was full of trolls that were impersonating other celebrities. People were making accounts for like O.J. Simpson and Casey Anthony and posting really weird stuff on the app. But worse than all that, worse than people making fake accounts for politicians and murderers and just all around spreading lies on the app, people were making fake accounts of Jeremy himself. They would make accounts where the name would be Jeremy Renner and the picture would be the exact same picture that the official Jeremy Renner was using. And since for some reason there was no like verification thing next to Jeremy Renner's name, anyone could make it look like they were the actual Jeremy Renner. And people would use these fake Jeremy Renner accounts to try to get stars from people, try to convince people to give them their stars because they would think that they were the actual Jeremy Renner, which is fucked up. Because as we all know, the only person who deserves stars is the real Jeremy Renner. No one else should be getting stars. So anyway, instead of implementing a policy where you can't make your name Jeremy Renner and you can't make your picture the same as the actual Jeremy Renner, he just deleted the whole app. He just got rid of the whole ass app, tossed the whole thing in the garbage. It's no good anymore. Ooh, stinky app, no good. Apparently it doesn't take much trouble for someone who's worth $50 million to be like, you know what, this is more trouble than it's worth. I'm not even making that much money. I'm just gonna delete the whole thing. Sure, it could have been a fun place for my fans to interact, but instead I had to make it one, all about money, and then two, the second that any trouble arose, I just am gonna delete the whole thing. But since that video, Jeremy also has another venture he's been working on, the Jeremy Renner Amazon Celebrity Store. So I didn't realize this, but apparently Amazon has this thing called celebrity stores where they partner with certain celebrities to make curated stores full of items that are endorsed by a specific celebrity. So celebrities will pick out items that fit their brand, like Post Malone has one where you can buy headphones. And then I assume what happens is that the celebrity involved in the store gets a cut of the revenue for all of the items that are sold on the store. So it's like a mutually beneficial thing for them and Amazon. And it turns out that Jeremy Renner has just started one. They've got all of Jeremy's favorite stuff in here. Jeremy's favorite fishing pole, Jeremy's favorite knife, Jeremy's favorite trunk, his favorite food, which apparently is beef jerky and trail mix. So if you had any doubt in your mind that Jeremy Renner was a real man's man, the only products he endorses are camping equipment, and the only food he eats are beef jerky and trail mix. You can use this store to be just like Jeremy. Eat the nuts that Jeremy eats. Sleep in the tent that Jeremy sleeps in. Wear the clothes that Jeremy Renner wears. The clothes on Amazon that Jeremy Renner definitely has worn and endorses. He may be worth $50 million, but he totally buys all of his clothes from Amazon and recommends Amazon clothing. Everything on this store just gives off like a weird off-putting vibe. Like all of the pictures of Jeremy Renner they use, he's tending to a fire and looking into the camera with that sultry gaze that Jeremy Renner is known for. I don't know what's got more smolder to it, that fire or the look in Jeremy's eyes. Here he's got some binoculars and looking kind of creepily into the camera. In general, the whole store gives off this vibe of like Jeremy Renner trying to act really cool, but it just reeking of like corporate sponsorship. I went and looked at some of the reviews for the products in this store, and a lot of them are pretty funny. This person rated the fishing rod 5 stars, but their review says, Jeremy, are you disappointed in me? Why does Jeremy look like he's disappointed in the homepage? He's disappointed I didn't catch the fish on the first try, angry that I'm taking forever lighting the fire, and just overly disappointed in the fact, for a moment, I thought I could have been as cool as him by buying these products. Okay, here's another similar review for the fishing rod. This person gave it 4 stars. I have not purchased this product, which is always a good way to start a review of a product, by admitting that you've never used it or even seen it in person. But I just want to say how sad the Jeremy Renner store is. Really look at him. So bad and so sad. I bet he never uses any of the stuff they're selling. But I do think he does high-end real estate, which is pretty smart and cool. Minimal loss if the economy turns south, and a better investment than middle to low-class real estate. But he has a ton of money, so I bet I could never go into that. Anyways, forgot my point, but this store is a shame, and Mr. Renner should be embarrassed. I'd say that those reviews are a pretty accurate assessment of the Jeremy Renner store. It's weird to see someone so famous trying so hard to make money in the most corporate ways possible. Like making an app where the only thing you can do is pay him money, like doing this weird celebrity Amazon store endorsing products that he's definitely never used. So anyway, that's what Jeremy Renner's been up to lately. That's the only weird thing he's been doing. He hasn't been doing anything else weird. Other than that, he's been living a pretty normal life with his family, and he hasn't been doing anything weird or creepy, and he definitely seems like a great, well-adjusted man. Jeremy Renner's ex-wife claims he threatened to kill her. Jeremy Renner bit his daughter. Yep, nothing weird. He's not doing anything weird. He's just living his normal life and camping a lot. Those articles do kind of make the camping supplies seem a little bit less fun. Yeah, this whole list of stuff really seems a lot more suspicious after reading those articles. Like, what is he planning on doing with these bow and arrows? And who is he planning on watching with these binoculars? Jeremy Renner's life has really been in kind of a downward spiral ever since his app got shut down. Jeez. I didn't think it'd take that much of a toll on the guy. Anyway, after I was done researching the Jeremy Renner store, I started falling down all these rabbit holes of weird products that are on Amazon, and holy shit, there's a lot of weird products on Amazon. Okay, now here's a really fun product. The Casual Daddle Saddle. Yeehaw? More like knee-haw. More like yee-naw. Cause what the fuck is this? I don't think that this is what the song Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy was about. Look at this poor dad, dude. He looks so embarrassed. He's been conquered by a 3-year-old girl who really seems to be enjoying herself. I'll give him that. The girl seems to be having a jolly good time, but the dad, he's so ashamed he doesn't even want to show his face. His cowboy face. His cow face. So in case you couldn't tell, this product is just a saddle to put on your dad so you can ride him around. I don't know who this would be a gift for. Like, is it a gift for the kid or a gift for the dad? Seems like a pretty mean gift to get your dad. But a lot of the reviews say, like, this is a great gift for Father's Day. No, it's not. Hey, Dad, for Father's Day, I'm gonna break your fucking back. How's that? I'm gonna ride you around for hours. Happy Father's Day. The customer question and answer section of this product are out of control. Would this be suitable for a toy rocking horse? This product is best used what it is meant for, a dad. Though I'd imagine a rocking horse or whatever would be fine. But like, it's meant for dads. What the fuck? Why so unnecessarily mean? Also, like, a rocking horse. Like you've never heard of one before. Oh, I'm sure your little, what was it again? A rocking horse. Yeah, I'm sure it'd be fine for that. Don't rocking horses already have seats on them? Or like a place for the kid to sit? I mean, I guess a dad does too. The saddle seems pretty unnecessary for any circumstance. It's not that hard to just grab onto your dad. It just mostly seems demeaning to strap this thing onto your dad. Someone else answered this same question. No! Only for uncle. I mean, that's just not true. This is a daddle saddle. I'm sure you could put it on an uncle, but he has to be a dad. You can't put it on an uncle with no kids. It wouldn't work. It's only compatible with dads. Oh, good. There's the police version. Yeah, the police costume doesn't actually come with this. It seems like the only reason that this is a police officer saddle is because it comes in Sheriff Blue. Ooh, wow, Sheriff Blue. Why do the dads in these pictures never look happy or even kind of enthusiastic about what's going on? He looks like he's having an existential crisis. He looks like his midlife crisis started right when this picture was taken. Oh, cool, you can dress like a knight too, and your dad will still want to die. That's awesome. I have to give him some credit though. This is some really realistic advertising. They're really managing your expectations with this product and letting you know who's going to be the one enjoying it. Have you ever wanted to give your kids the ultimate horseback ride? Of course you have. Well, now you can, thanks to the Casual Daddle Saddle. Just strap it on and take your kids for a ride. Your kids will love feeling like they're strapped to a real horse because you smell like shit. You smell like a horse. Your kids can dress up like a cowboy, a mounted police officer, a princess, or a knight in shining armor. And you can dress up like a fucking horse. Your kids will love feeling like they're riding a real horse, whether it be through the jungle or on an old dirt road. And you will not have a good time. You will not like this product. You will not have fun. You're gonna hate your wife forever for getting you this as a gag gift and resent your kids for making you use it. So call today and become a fucking horse. Okay, finally, here's one where the dad is actually enthusiastic about what's going on. He's actually happy to be playing with his daughter. But now I feel like he's having way too much fun. Yeah, you know what? I take back what I said before. You should not be having this much fun using the daddle. This dude is getting a creepy amount of joy from crawling around on the floor. All the fun stuff is happening up here. There shouldn't really be anything cool or interesting going on down here. It should mostly just be tiring and painful what's going on down here. You definitely shouldn't be open mouth laughing about just crawling around on the floor. So this one is called the Pony Up Daddy Saddle, which feels like a really condescending thing to say to your dad. Pony up, daddy. Because like, doesn't pony up mean to like settle your debts or, you know, pay what you owe someone? Pony up, daddy. You owe me the ride of my life. You owe me the health of your lower back. Pony up, bitch. It's time for me to strap a saddle to you and ride you like a fucking horse. Pony up, daddy. Oh good, there's a commercial for the Pony Up Daddy. Let's check it out. Pony, 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 pony up, daddy. Pony up, daddy. Come on! Oh, great. I'm glad that they're giving kids that command when they want the dad to put on the saddle. It's not just, Daddy, can we play the game where you're the horse? Like, kids are gonna walk into the room and be like, Pony up, Daddy! Pony Up Daddy is a fun saddle that fits your dad just right. He looked so defeated when he got down on all fours. Like, this is really what my life has come to. Got his head down and everything. Just, oh, fuck this again. You can have a pony ride anytime, day or night. Don't worry, Mom. You can pony up too. Oh, shit. The Pony Up Daddy works on mommies too? You don't even have to get a Pony Up mommy? This is awesome. What's next? It's gonna work on uncles? You can pony up too with Pony Up Daddy. Oh, shit, Daddy. Throw it back. This daddy's throwing it back. Pony up, Daddy. Oh, God damn. Pony up, Daddy. Ride an elephant on an African safari or a tiger through the thick jungle. Hop on a dinosaur to take a trip through time. Then ride your pony into the sunset. Jesus, man, how long are these kids riding their dad for? How many animals does this dad have to be before his poor old back can rest? This kid is taking him on a fucking trek. They're going on a journey together. Pony, Daddy, pony. Simply wrap. Why does that dad look like he was looking at something sus on his phone? He's looking at his phone and his kid comes up and he's like, yeah, sure. Yep, I'll do that. I'll pony up. Don't ask what I was looking at. Kids climb on the saddle and grab the handle and hang on. Pony, 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 pony up, Daddy. No more ripped collars, no more stretched shirts, and no more broken jewelry. God damn, these kids are brutal, just fucking choking their dads. You don't need to worry about jewelry getting pulled out or your collar getting stretched, because the Pony Up Daddy comes with a bit to put in your dad's fucking mouth so you can pull that shit when he's getting out of line. It's time to play with your kids again. Oh shit, it's time to play with my kids again. I gotta go play with my kids again. Okay, I'm starting to like it. I like the idea of getting off the couch and getting off your electronics and playing with your parents, but I feel like we could go even bigger. Just riding one dad, that's lame. And kids these days, they're resourceful. I think it'd be really cool if they started making like daddy carriages. So you could have like a carriage that you and all your friends sit in. It's got big wheels. And then there's like a group of 6 harnesses in the front that you strap a bunch of daddies into. So now you've got like 6 daddies pulling this little daddy carriage around. Now that would be cool. Taking your daddies out on a dirt road and just like, yeah, daddy, pony up, daddy. So if the makers of Pony Up Daddy or the Daddle Saddle are watching this, feel free to use my idea. Just cut me like a 30% royalty check and we've got a deal. You could call it the Giddy Up Daddy or the Daddy Drawn Carriage. Well, I feel like it's gotten significantly darker in this room since I started filming, and you know what that means. I've been filming for too long, so it's time to stop. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to support my channel, head on over to my merch store and check out some of my cool new merch. I've got hoodies that say Greg. I've got t-shirts that have a little picture of me and that guy on them. We've got Nutcracker hats. We even have little Greg necklaces now. So if you want any of those cool things, head on over to DannyGonzalez.store. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. We're the fastest growing army on all of YouTube. No cap, son. There's not a cap involved in this entire equation. Nary a cap to be found. Thank you, Melly, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where hopefully I'm not in a totally undecorated room. Bye! What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of Dr. Dan's Crazy Experiment Lab. Because today, we're gonna be doing a crazy experiment. So in case you haven't noticed by now, I have a very strong obsession for bad ads on Instagram, specifically bad ads for mobile games. So much so that I now have an entire series of videos where I talk about bad ads on Instagram. Why are these game companies making such strange ads? Who is downloading these games based on these strange ads? Quite frankly, none of it makes any sense to me, and it's slowly driving me insane. Take this ad, for example. Doesn't make any sense. Not sure how this would make me want to download the game. It mostly just makes me feel dirty. Makes me want to take a shower, not download the game. All of these ads seem like they have one thing in common, and that's that they're like totally lying about what the game is. Like that spanking bear, not in the game. So every time I make one of these videos on bad ads, or badads, as I like to call them, I find myself wondering, how could these possibly work? But I mean, they must, right? They must work. People must download these games, otherwise all of these like marketing firms would be out of business. I mean, when you look at the App Store, most of the games I've talked about in my videos are very popular. So over the course of the next few days, I'm going to be conducting an experiment and doing this very thing myself. But Danny, you don't have a game. You're not an app developer. What are you gonna advertise? Well, that's a very stupid question, and you should be ashamed for asking it, but I will answer. I'm going to be advertising me. And this. My YouTube channel. I'm gonna be advertising my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be making 3 ads. 2 of them are gonna be totally nonsensical, weird, ridiculous ads like the type you would see for mobile games on Instagram. I'm gonna be using all of the tropes that they use, the weird techniques, and then the other ad is going to be an actual ad for my channel. I'm going to be making an honest attempt at actually making a good ad for my channel that actually represents what I do on my channel. And using YouTube's built-in advertising tools, I'm going to be spending $20,000. That really hurts to say and think about. Advertising all of these bad boys all across YouTube to see which one of them, if any, work. Obviously, $20,000 is a lot of money, and there's no way in hell I could do this if it weren't for our sponsor, Experian. Experian has been very gracious and offered to sponsor today's video, so thank you to Experian. Stick around to the end of the video to learn more about Experian and how you can boost your credit score instantly for free. So, which will work better? The insane ads that I make based off the mobile game ads, or my honest attempt to make a good ad? Will my good ad even be good? Will any of these ads even work at all? I don't know. Actually, I have no idea. There's a good chance none of these ads will work and this will all be a gigantic waste of time and money. But either way, I'm excited to find out. I could have used this money to feed my family or take my wife out on a nice vacation, but nah, I'm gonna do this instead. I think it's worth it. All right, well, now that I've talked about what this video is going to be all about, let's talk about the ads that I'm gonna make. I've covered a lot of bad Instagram ads on my channel, and they're all weird in so many different and unique ways, but I think I've boiled down their main characteristics into just a few bullet points, which I will go over for you here. The first one, cryptic wording. Seems like pretty much every one of these weird ads has some sort of cryptic wording that leaves you wondering, what the fuck does that mean? For example, some of these ads say, if you do so-and-so, you will be legally skilled. That doesn't mean anything to anybody, and yet somehow these ads are getting millions of downloads. I think that this one works so well because it confuses people to the point where the only way that they can possibly make sense out of what's going on is to download the game themselves and figure out what they mean. Disturbing images. This one makes me think of that skinned and gutted Donald Duck. I'm not really sure what the theory is behind this one. It's a little bit strange. I feel like usually including an image of a disgusting duck in your ad would make people not want to download the game because they'd be like, ugh, are there more pictures of gross ducks in this game? Maybe this isn't for me, but I guess some people are drawn to that sort of thing. The spanking bear is a bit of an anomaly because it almost seems like a cry for help. While you might want to avoid the bear who's doing the spanking, it definitely seems like the bear who's being spanked needs your help. And obviously the only way to help them would be to download the game. Sexualized characters. I think this one's pretty self-explanatory. If your game doesn't have big butt or big boob, no one's gonna wanna play your game. Unfortunately, I don't really feel comfortable sexualizing women in any of these ads, so I'll probably be sexualizing myself. Okay, next one, impossible promises. This sort of goes along with cryptic wording because they're usually paired together. Impossible promises can be things like, you will be legally skilled, even though that doesn't make any sense. Or like I talked about that pumpkin one, you will legally become a pumpkin. To my knowledge, the United States doesn't recognize pumpkins in any legal sense, so the assertion that we could somehow become a legal pumpkin by playing this game is totally impossible, and yet the game promises it anyway. And the only way I can explain this one is that some people must believe these impossible promises. Some people must really believe that if they play a game, they'll get to play in the Super Bowl, or heaven forbid, turn into a pumpkin. I don't know why that's alluring to some people. I guess it's like a little bit of escapism. Oh God, I don't have to worry about my homework or my job anymore if I'm just a pumpkin. Life would be so much easier if I were only a gourd. And then the last one, there's really no other way to describe it other than just straight up nonsense. This is just a general category for all of the shit that didn't fit in these bullet points. There was an ad that I talked about a while ago that instead of having a caption, it just said text for header on the thing. Like they forgot to finish the ad and they uploaded it anyway. And they paid to advertise it all across Instagram while never putting in a text for the header. Now, while I'd like to think that this was an accident, I feel like it was definitely intentional. And so I put it here because I'm going to try to replicate this same chaotic energy. So we've got cryptic wording, disturbing images, sexualized characters, impossible promises, and utter nonsense. So since I'm making 2 ads, I don't think each one will have all of these things because most ads that I talk about don't have every single one of these things, but I'm going to try to, between the 2 of them, use all of these things. All right, well, without further ado, let's get into making these cursed, godforsaken ads. Green screen. Yep, I'm doing it all in front of a green screen. That'll make it way easier to put whatever I want in the background, so I can have like a medieval castle or, you know, Guy Fieri in the background if I wanted to. I don't, but if I did, he could be in the background. Okay, so I pretty much know what I'm gonna do for these ads. I went to Party City. I got some props, 2 to be specific. So now all I have to do is film a bunch of shit in front of this green screen, and it's gonna look really weird while I'm doing it before it's edited because, you know, it won't make any sense, but I promise that once it's edited, it will look even worse and make less sense. So for the first ad, I'm gonna be spanking myself, so I have to figure out exactly where my butt is gonna be so I know where to hit. Yeah! You idiot! Subscribe to the channel! Come on! Is that long enough? Yeah, I didn't really think about how long this is supposed to be. The short ones are like 15 seconds, so I probably need 15 seconds worth of spanking. God, that's such an uncomfortable amount of time to be pretending to spank the air and screaming at the camera. Oh yeah, you like that, huh? Okay, I'm wearing a different shirt, and now it's time to get 15 seconds of me screaming in agony because I'm being spanked. Ooh! Oh, owie! Oh, jeez, ow, that kind of hurts. Oh, hey, can you subscribe? See, I don't want to give people nightmares. I feel like that's really gonna freak some people out. But I mean, I guess that's how you get people to click on your ads. If I came across this ad, I would be very disturbed. I mean, I have come across this ad and I was very disturbed, so that makes sense. Okay, for the next one, I need to be in 3 different costumes and look 3 different ways. Kind of like that Hustle Castle ad where there's the girl that evolves each time and becomes a different level of sexy. Okay. Well, that's enough of that. I think we're done recording all of the ads, so now it's time to edit them. I just finished editing the ads that I'm going to be putting up, and uh-oh, I think I made a big mistake. I think I made a pretty big oopsie this time. While I was putting together the ads, I was feeling pretty good about it, but then like when it came time to actually watch them all in their completed form, I just had this moment where I was like, there's no way anybody is going to click on any of these ads. I mean, obviously the 2 weird ones are pretty out there to begin with, but even the good ad that I tried to make, I feel like no one is gonna click on this. I think that I accidentally forgot to make it good. So I guess I should show you these before I actually put them up. Keep in mind, I'm also disappointed. Okay, I'm gonna show you the actual ad first, the one where I actually describe my channel. Have you been targeted by deeply disturbing ads on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube? Ever seen a movie that's so bad it's actually good? Well, you're not the only one. It happens to me, constantly. Please make it stop. On my channel, I make jokes about it. It's goofy, it's funny, but most importantly, it's silly. Please subscribe to my channel. Okay, the next ad is taking inspiration from a few different types of ads that I've talked about, so let's watch that ad. You know you're never gonna make it in this town, right? You stupid little weasel boy. You ugly, dirty little weasel of a man. You're not a chipmunk, you're not a monkey, you're not an elf, and you're not a chipmunk, all right? You're a weasel, a dirty little weasel. What'd you think? Did you like it? Would you click on this ad? You can be honest. So you've got 1 week subscribed, you're just this average Joe. 2 weeks subscribed, you're a little bit thick, and you'll notice you also get kind of cool. You got sunglasses and a backwards hat. And then 1 month subscribed, I misspelled that on purpose. After 1 month subscribed, you're thick as all get out, and you're also a wizard now. So if you subscribe to my channel, after 1 month of being subscribed, you can be a wizard. Of course, the caption is directly inspired by the Hustle Castle ads. I do everything on my channel with the little like, face. I'm hoping that this will really like pique people's curiosity and make them want to click on the ad because they're like, what does he mean, everything? So while I don't think this will convince anybody to subscribe to my channel at all, I am pretty proud of this one. I like the overall look to it. It's got a lot going on. I feel like every time you watch this ad, you'll notice something different, and I think people will get a kick out of it. But I don't think anyone's going to click on it. Okay, and then there's this final ad. If any of them have a shot at convincing people to subscribe. I think it might be this one, just because I feel like this one will give people a very visceral reaction. They'll have no choice but to subscribe. So let's check this one out.
Ow, ow, oh.
Yeah, you like that?
Ooh,
oh, you like getting spanked like that? Hey, why don't you subscribe to the channel,
please,
huh?
Please subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe to the channel, otherwise I'm gonna keep spanking this little guy, huh? Yeah!
Oh, he's really
Yeah. So that's that ad. Did you like it? Now I know what you're thinking. Gosh, Danny, I wish I could subscribe to your channel again because of that ad. And I wish you could too, but unfortunately, YouTube hasn't implemented a double subscription feature yet. But if you're not subscribed, the good news is that you can subscribe now because you saw that ad. Obviously, it's gonna be kind of jarring for people to see this person spanking this other person, and then eventually I turn around and you see that I'm spanking myself. I think that will definitely freak people out. And then there's the caption, if you subscribe to the good boy, which is obviously me, you are legally pencil sharpener. I think what will really get people to click on this ad, if anything, is how devious the spanker looks and how just sad and totally distraught the spankee is. So now we've got our ads ready to go. I guess the only thing left to do is actually put them up on YouTube and start advertising. Okay, so here's what you see when you go to YouTube's ad platform and start creating a video campaign. How do you want your ad to show up on YouTube? You can have it either play before YouTube videos or placed as a thumbnail next to related videos or on the YouTube homepage. So I'm gonna want it to play before videos. Oh yeah, just like that, baby. Look at my big stupid face all up on people's videos. And then the next thing is, after viewers click your ad, where do you want to send them? That's actually a good question. I haven't thought about that. After giving it a good long think, I decided to have the ads linked to a video. Specifically, my first video on Billion Surprise Toys, because I feel like it's one of my funniest videos and it exemplifies what I do on my channel pretty well, so if any video has a chance at convincing people to subscribe, it's that one. What languages do your customers speak? English? Because that's the language I speak. I'm gonna remove all of these older groups. I think I'm just gonna play it safe and just do 18 to 24. Parental status. Don't really know if this is important, but you know what? Fuck it. I don't want any parents watching my videos. If you're a parent, unsubscribe. Just kidding. You can watch my videos if you have kids, I don't care. What products do your customers intend to buy? I don't know what you guys intend to buy. Danny Gonzalez. Skateboarding equipment. No, that doesn't have anything to do with my channel. Thank you, YouTube, but no thanks. Daily budget. Okay, so 20,000 divided by 3 videos divided by 3 days is $2,222.22 per day per video. 2222.22. Oh, this is interesting. Look at this. Okay, so this tells me how many views. Holy shit, this is gonna get me. So it looks like it's guaranteeing me that I'll get between 500,000 and 1.7 million views? Is that per day? Per video? Damn. Okay guys, this is really starting to become a numbers game. Even though these ads are awful and statistically no one wants to click on them, if we show them to like 1 million people each, statistically somebody's gotta want to click on them, right? Okay, things are looking up a little bit. Except things weren't looking up because I'm actually an idiot and didn't realize that those were estimates for a week's worth of advertising, and I would only be advertising each video for about 3 days. So none of them would get nearly that many views. All right, baby, let's create this campaign. Is it gonna let me say how long I want to run this campaign for? For some reason there was no way to say when it should stop, because I said $2,000 per day and then create campaign, and YouTube was just like, all right, thanks. We will take $2,000 every day. Forever. Is there any way to do that? Is there any way to say, hey, please stop spending me money? Okay, everything is good to go. We've got 3 campaigns running here. Subscribe to Danny Gonzalez, subscribe Spanking, and subscribe Wizards. So far, we've got 0 views, 0 impressions, and $0 spent. I'm very interested to see a few things. 1, will people who are already subscribed to me see this ad and know who I am and be like, what the fuck is wrong with Danny? 2, will I be able to see anyone's confused reactions to this ad? I would really like to. And then 3, is anybody gonna subscribe to my channel after this? There's only one way to find out, and that's to wait. So I guess now we just sit back, relax, and we'll check back in later to see how much money I've wasted. Okay, welcome back. It's been almost 2 days since that last clip. For some reason, it took like a day and a half for all of the ads to get approved and start running. So all of yesterday, I was like waiting and waiting for people to start seeing my ads, and it just never happened. But I woke up this morning and checked the app, and it looks like people are starting to see it. And then I checked Twitter, And yes, people are definitely getting it, and I think it's safe to say that people are losing their minds. I'm losing my mind. When did this become a real commercial? Danny Gonzalez, explain this. Yeah, so I apologize to everyone who was seeing these ads, especially the one of me spanking myself. I definitely feel like that could give you nightmares. A lot of these responses just seem like cries for help from people who can't get the image of me spanking a clone of myself out of their mind. It's just echoing in the halls of their mind and will be probably for the rest of their lives. I also saw that people were posting about it on my subreddit. I'm getting some very interesting responses here. The weird thing about it is everyone is obviously very confused, but a lot of people seem to be under the impression that I'm not behind this. Comments like, bro, why is Danny so thick? That's definitely a valid question. I don't have cakes nearly this fat in real life. So these are the interesting comments. Petition for Danny to see this. As if I'm not the one behind this, like some other company is using these videos of me to advertise like their app. And then also everyone spam Danny with this in every way possible, as if they're trying to get me to see it, thinking that I have no idea that this is happening. I guess it just goes to show how fucking weird of an idea this is, that nobody thinks that I, in my right mind, would ever do this. But boy, are they wrong. Okay, now let's check to see if any ad is doing particularly better. Whoa, what? Holy shit. All right, it actually is pretty interesting. So the one with the least amount of clicks so far is the Wizards one with 140 clicks. The one above that is just the regular ad where I just tell people to subscribe and what I do on my channel. That one has 160 clicks. And then the one with the most clicks with 195 clicks is the spanking one. Me getting spanked, I guess, really drives clicks. A couple first impressions. First off, not a lot of people are clicking on the ads. It's been shown to hundreds of thousands of people, and each one is like maybe 100 people clicked on it. So far, kind of seeming like a giant waste of money. But then the other interesting thing is that it seems like the normal ad and the spanking ad are kind of neck and neck. More people clicked on the spanking one, but then more people actually went to my channel to watch a video from the normal one. One thing's for sure though, the Wizard ad sucks ass. I think we can all agree that no one gives a shit about that ridiculously fat ass wizard. So anyway, that's like the first half day of having the ads up. So I guess let's just wait and see what happens next. They suspended my account. Google Ads suspended my account. I woke up this morning with an email from Google saying that my account was suspended due to suspicious payment activity. I don't know what that means. I saw charges coming through all yesterday on my credit card for Google Ads, so it was getting charged. I think that I might have had my billing address wrong and they just realized it. Either that or their automated system realized it was very suspicious that I was spending so much money advertising such weird fucking ads. Either way, I've got a little bit of time on my hands now because I had to submit an appeal and they have to decide whether they want to reinstate my account or not. So I really hope that they do so I can finish this video. But in the meantime, I think we should get a little bit somber for a second, take a little bit of a pause, and have a moment of silence. I realized last night and a little bit this morning that I was actually getting a lot of new people coming to my YouTube account. I was getting lots of comments on my most recent video and the video that I linked in the ads, and I was like, yes! The ads are working, people are coming to my account. It even seemed like people might not have been clicking on the ads, but they were instead just searching up my name and going to my most recent video. The only problem is that it seems like everybody who is coming to my channel is only coming to tell me that they hate my ads. Stop appearing in my ads, you fucking pale ape. Everyone over the age of 12 finds your advertising annoying. You make yourself look like a dumbass. Delete your ads. I hope you fucking die with your annoying ads all over YouTube. Stop with your ads. Please, stop giving me ads. Oh my fucking god! I think some of these people are confused about how ads work, because some of them just sound like they're annoyed that they're getting ads in general. Like they don't know that if my ads weren't there, they would just get ads for some other company. Or like I have the ability to specifically stop targeting one person. Like if I see that comment, I can just be like, oh, this person doesn't want my ads anymore? Okay. I'll just click their name and be like, stop. I can't do that, or at least I don't know how, and I'm not gonna try. I guess I did underestimate how annoying my ads would be, so I would like to take a brief moment to apologize to everybody that has had to see these ads without any context. I'm sorry if they made you uncomfortable. I'm sorry if they made you question your existence, and for that, we will take a moment of silence. Okay. I have gotten some good comments though. Came here after I saw one of your ads on a PewDiePie video. Mad respect. What the fuck? I saw this ad and I was like, I gotta click this, laughing my ass off. So I guess one of my ads was so weird that it did make somebody click on it because they were so confused and they wanted to find out what it was all about. I wonder if they were disappointed when they got to my channel and it wasn't just a bunch of videos of me spanking myself or calling you a filthy weasel. All right, well, I'll check back in if my account ever gets unsuspended.
It's been 3 days since my account was suspended. 3 long days. You know, at first I was upset. I was bored. But in the end, I think I needed this time away. I had time to think again. To laugh. To love. To have fun. To feel alive. And I developed a southern accent. And at the end of those 3 long days, I knew I was ready. Ready to get back to work, advertising these goofy ass ads.
The time has finally come. The ads are done. So the ads are finally done running. I just stopped all of them. So once my account got unsuspended, I was originally planning on having 2 more days of the ads running, but I wanted to get this video up in a timely manner, so instead, I decided to cram all the budget from those 2 days I had planned and put them into like 18 hours. So yesterday evening and today, people have been seeing the ad a lot. I tried a bunch of different things in YouTube's backend to try to make my own subscribers stop seeing these ads, but nothing seemed to work. My subscribers just keep on seeing these ads. But what about the newcomers to my channel? I fucking hate your ads. But I still think that the most interesting reaction to my ads are from people who already knew who I am and might have been subscribed to my channel, but thought that the ads were made by somebody else. Danny, they turned you into a mobile ad. That would be very interesting if game companies had the balls to take videos of me making fun of their ads and use them to promote their ads. I guess that did happen with Cody with TikTok, so I guess I could see them doing that. What's funny to me is that some people must think that there's videos of me spanking myself in front of a green screen just out there, or me dressed up like a wizard, a dumb thick wizard out there somewhere, that these game companies could have used to make the ads. But I'm just excited that the ads are finally done running, because you know what that means? It's time for the award ceremony. Hello everyone and welcome to the first annual Bad Ad Awards, or as I like to call them, the Badaddies. We've got lots in store for you tonight, including finding out who the big winner is. Will the normal ad prevail, or will the awful, terrible ads prove that the bad ads on Instagram are actually not so bad after all? We'll be covering all of that, but first, let's talk about money. How much money did I actually end up spending? Now, while I had my account set up to spend $20,000 total, I didn't realize that Google Ads can apparently decide, nah, we don't want your money, and we're not gonna show that ad as much as you want. So even though I had all my budgets set correctly, sometimes YouTube just didn't show my ad to people, especially the spanking one. I think the algorithm must have realized that like people really didn't like that ad, and so it was kind of hesitant to show it to people. For the thick wizard ad, Google Ads spent about $5,600. For the normal ad, Google Ads spent $4,100. And for the spanking ad, we spent about $3,300, which gives us a grand total of $13,174.03. So how many people saw each ad, you may be wondering? In total, the ads were shown to 1.3 million people. All right, let's get into the awards. So since YouTube showed each ad to a drastically different number of people, I think that the only fair way to compare them is through the CTR. CTR stands for click-through rate. It's the percentage of people who saw the ad and then clicked on it. Okay, before we find out our big winner, let's talk about the best worst ad. The best worst ad did the best job of being the worst ad. This ad performed the worst out of all the ads and should be ashamed of itself. All right, and the best worst ad is, and yes, I did write these all on unicorn thank you notes. It's the only cards we had in the house. All right, and the best worst ad with a total click-through rate of 0.26% is the normal ad. That's right, the ad where I gave an honest attempt at describing what I do on my channel and asking people to subscribe did the absolute worst. This does not bode well for who won the competition because it's very clearly one of the 2 awful ads that I had to subject people to. I think this says a lot about why Instagram ads do what they do. Granted, my normal ad was not that great. It was very silly, and I could see how people would just think, wow, this guy is just begging for subscribers. I'm not gonna click on this shit. But I think it says a lot that even though it's weird, me actually describing what I do on my channel couldn't beat out 2 awful ads. All right, and now for the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to talk about the big winner. The big winner is obviously the ad that performed the best. Will it be the ad with the disturbing text messages, the cool guy with the sunglasses and the backwards turned hat, and that absolute unit of a wizard? Or will it be the ad of me spanking myself over and over, demanding that you subscribe to my channel? All the while the version of me who's being spanked is begging you, please subscribe. We'll find out right after this break. Okay, and we're back. Sorry, I just wanted to dance. And the big winner of the ad competition, with an average click-through rate of 0.39%, is the Thick Wizard ad. That's right, despite how bad it was doing at first, the Thick Wizard ad actually pulled through and got the highest click-through rate out of any of them. These results don't make any sense to me. I mean, I didn't expect the bad ads to do better in the first place. I thought this entire video was going to be me proving that these bad ads need to stop, and the only way to do that is to show that honest ads work better. So in that regard, I'm totally confused as to why the normal ad did so much worse than the other ones. But even between the spanking ad and the Thick Wizard ad, I did not expect the Thick Wizard ad to win. For one, that ad is the only one that doesn't even show or mention the fact that I have a YouTube channel. So I guess maybe the fact that the Wizard ad was more vague helped it? Another interesting thing I want to see is, did I actually gain any subscribers from this? So I gain like a different amount of subscribers every day, so a tiny minuscule change wouldn't really show up in my analytics. The only real way that I think I can check this is by going to the Billion Surprise Toys video that I linked to in all of the ads. So before I started running the ad, it looked like I gained about 30 to 50 subscribers a day from that video, and on the first day that I ran the ad, that went up to 90 subscribers. But then it dropped back down to about where it was before. So while I can't be 100% sure, because it's almost impossible to tell, it seems to me that spending about $13,000 on these ads got me about 40 subscribers. So I guess you could say it was all worth it in the end. All that trouble I went through and all of that money I spent, but hey, what would I do without those extra 40 subscribers? So, would I recommend making ads like this? I guess so. As long as they're as vague and confusing as this one, I guess people will click on it. Actually, not really, because when you look at the click-through rate, 0.39. Even though that was the best one, less than 0.5% of people who saw the ad clicked on it. That's not very good. Would I recommend advertising your YouTube channel using Google Ads? Fuck no. Everyone hates me now. All of the comments I keep getting are just like, oh, why don't you just die already with your stupid ads on your stupid videos? So no, I would not recommend this to anyone. All right, well that concludes the first annual Badaddies. Thank you all for watching, and now a word from our sponsor.
Hey there, Jimmy. What are you up to?
Hey, mister. I'm just sitting around, coloring, waiting for my credit score to get better.
Uh-oh. Well, that sounds awfully lame.
Yeah, I've been trying, but it's taking so long. And it's boring.
Well, why don't you try Experian Boost?
Because I don't know what that is.
Well, come with me and I'll show you, little guy.
Little guy?
Yeah, come on, kiddo.
I'm 30 years old.
Oh. But you're...
But I'm what?
You're coloring.
So?
It used to take months to improve your credit score, but not anymore. With Experian Boost, you can instantly boost your credit score for free by doing what you're already doing. Like paying your utilities or cell phone bills, which up until now you didn't get any credit for.
Jeepers, mister.
See, you're talking like a child. That's why I thought you were a child.
I don't know what you mean.
A higher credit score can help you establish credit or get access to preferred credit options. People all across America have already raised their credit score with Experian Boost, and you should too.
That sounds great. But do I have to ask my mommy's permission?
Didn't you say you're 30?
I am. It was just a question.
Experian Boost can potentially help you establish or increase your access to credit. It's safe, secure, and 100% free. No credit card required. Boost your FICO score instantly for free. Boost is only available at Experian.com/Danny or click the link in the description box.
Okay. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different than the stuff I usually do, but I had a lot of fun making it. If you're new to my channel and you're not subscribed yet, subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is my family here on YouTube. It's my fan base. We're the strongest family on the internet and the fastest growing army on the internet. Once you subscribe and turn on my notifications, you join Greg and you actually become legally related to me. If you guys want to come see me on tour, you can get tickets at wearetwodifferentpeopletour.com. It's gonna be me, Drew Gooden, and Curtis Connor performing stand-up, live comedy songs, live comedy sketches, and a bunch of really fun surprises that you won't want to miss. Thank you, Time Travel Bean, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I go to jail for stealing my own heart. Bye!
What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, back with another episode of Spooky Stuff. Guys, if you're easily spooked, I would recommend definitely not watching this video. It's going to be very spooky stuff. I just found this dude on YouTube. His name is I'm J Station. He's got like 2 million subscribers. The about section on his YouTube says vlogs, overnight challenges, 3 a.m. challenges, box forts, and more. I've done videos in the past about people who will make these like scary videos where they'll get attacked by killer clowns, but those are usually like vloggers like Logan Paul or Lance Stewart did that, and the Dobre twins. But this dude, this is all that he does. If you just look at the thumbnails on his videos, you can tell that he lives a very difficult life. He's constantly getting taped up. He got his head chopped off. He got kidnapped by this guy. He's homeless. He basically just makes these videos where he does these like supernatural things. Like he'll do an ancient Indian ritual, or he'll play with an Ouija board. And then something spooky happens, and then he runs around in the dark for a while, and scary stuff happens to him. All of his titles are like exactly the same. Do not play 11 miles ritual at 3 a.m. in a boat. I wasn't planning on it. Do not play 666 Ouija board challenge at 3 a.m. Do not play the white kimono game ritual at 3 a.m. challenge. I don't know how many times he has to tell you guys not to be doing this shit. There must be a lot of people doing all this shit because he has to put it in every single title. Do not do it. Do not disrespect Robert the Haunted Doll. Man, don't tell me what to do. Fuck Robert. Oh no! So some of his videos are pretty standard. He'll just like stay in a place overnight, like a haunted warehouse or something, and he'll hear spooky noises and they walk around in the dark and nothing interesting really happens. And then there are some that are just fucking bonkers. Like this one. Do not headless real life voodoo doll 3 a.m. challenge. Actually worked, gone wrong.
What's up, guys? Back with another 3 a.m. challenge, guys. I am free. I literally escaped a serial killer. Link in the description, guys.
So I think this is part of like a longer series that he's doing where every video sort of connects with the last one, and he's running from a serial killer, I guess.
Today we're at my grandma's house, guys. We are hiding from the serial killer. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, guys. We're doing the voodoo doll challenge.
He seems really stoked about it for some reason. What's up, guys? I finally escaped from the serial killer. My life is in serious jeopardy right now, so make sure you go ahead and smash that like button, guys. Why is he so excited about hiding from a serial killer? That sounds terrifying.
And since we've done it like 50 million times, tonight we're doing something crazy.
Tonight they're doing something crazy? They've never done anything crazy before. I mean, just look at their thumbnails. Nothing crazy here.
We're cutting off the head of the voodoo doll, guys. This is gonna be insane, guys. Smash that like button right now. Let's hit 40,000 likes. We're gonna make a real life voodoo doll with my DNA. Bang that bell button right now, guys. More bangers on the way.
More bangers are on the way, fam. I'm scared for my life, and my friend's about to cut my head off. So you better believe this is gonna be a banger.
The serial killer is still on the loose. We have no idea where the hell he's at. That's why we're in the middle of nowhere, guys. Right now, we're in my grandma's house, guys.
I just like to point out that it's selfish of him to go to his grandma's house while he's being chased by a murderer. If the murderer finds out that he's there, the grandma's toast. Let's not kid ourselves and act like the granny's getting out of this scot-free. She's done for. This kid's a bad grandson. He's gonna get his grandma murdered.
We are savages, J Nation for life, guys. All you need to do this is something to make the voodoo doll with, guys. We got this weird material kind of stuff. It's like a potato sack, and you need red thread, guys. This symbolizes blood vessels. This is what we're gonna use to sew the voodoo doll together. You're gonna need a Sharpie to trace a voodoo doll image. You're gonna need some scissors. You're also gonna need some googly eyes, guys.
Yep, that sounds like an authentic voodoo doll. You're gonna need to go to Michael's craft store, and you're going to need a Sharpie and googly eyes. Those are all things that a real voodoo witch would get back in the 1700s.
And lastly, the most important ingredient. Do you know what we're gonna use?
If you say your blood, I'm Elvis.
He's got it, guys. We're using blood. We're using blood, bro.
Oh man, he's gonna maim himself for this video. This really is a banger, I can tell.
That's the only way. You gotta use some sort of DNA.
Are we actually using your blood?
We're actually using my blood, guys. This can't be shown on YouTube, but we're putting my blood in the voodoo doll. This is gonna be insane.
This guy's so excited about this. Like, he's really keeping this whole YouTuber persona up while he's in a very dark situation. He's just like, all right, now I'm gonna slit my hand open and drip some of my sweet, sweet blood into this voodoo doll and then chop my own head off. If this wasn't fake, this guy would be a sociopath. And if it is fake, he's also a sociopath.
We got my DNA in this voodoo doll, guys. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. This is official.
No, they didn't use the googly eyes, so it's not gonna work. Everybody knows that voodoo dolls need googly eyes. This guy's a fucking amateur. Amateur hour.
This is an official voodoo doll, bro. You ready to cut me up? You ready to, like, cut my head off? All right, here you go, bro. I trust you.
Why is this dude, like, borderline giddy to get his head chopped off? It's like, all right, dude, you ready to chop me up? It's so creepy.
Oh, bro. Oh, my God. Dude, don't even do that, bro.
Did you actually feel that?
Yeah.
You actually want to test some stuff out?
All right, I'm down.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the doll on the table.
Okay, so before they try chopping his head off, they just want to make sure that the voodoo doll works. So he sets the voodoo doll down on the table, and then he presses a few areas, and he's like, did you feel that? And the guy turns around and he's like, bro, I felt it. So now they know the voodoo doll works. They know that somehow they have this magical doll that transfers the feelings to him. So now knowing that, they decide, it's a go. We're gonna chop the head off. It's crazy how it makes like an Instagram comedian sound effect every time he presses the thing. That might just be the spookiest part of this whole thing.
All right, wait. If you're doing this and my head actually gets cut off, this video is definitely getting demonetized, so I'm gonna go around the corner, all right, bro?
This dude's about to let his best friend behead him, and his biggest concern is getting demonetized when he posts this on YouTube. It just goes to show how bad this adpocalypse has gotten. If we can't even show a beheading on screen in 2018, then what's the point of even making YouTube videos?
Are you sure, man?
I'm positive.
I don't want to be reliable for anything.
I swear my head's gonna get cut off, man. I might die.
Are you really sure you want to do this, though? Jay, are you sure, man? I have this thing around its neck.
Bro, I'm gonna get too scared, bro. Hurry up.
This is your last chance. Are you ready?
It worked! It really worked! Man, I didn't think it was gonna work, but it worked. His head got cut clean off, and he grew like a foot somehow. Also, he grew like at least 8 inches.
Sew it up! Sew it back up! Sew it back! You see what I did?
he let go of his head for a second, and it stayed there. He like let go for a second and was like, oh shit, wait, I'm supposed to be holding this. I like how this is how you would hold your own head too, right? If it fell off, you'd just be like, oh no, my head fell off. I better walk around holding it by the chin.
Back up, bro.
Are you sure, bro? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
I like the little dance he's doing. He's doing a little dance while he says sew it back up. This is the I just got my head chopped off dance. It's like he wants him to sew it back up, but he's also got to go potty. So he wasn't cool with showing the actual beheading on camera because he was worried it was going to get demonetized. But he was cool with like him running out holding his own head and being like, oh fuck! That's cool. That won't get you demonetized. Apparently so, actually. This dude's got 3 mid-roll ads on this 11-minute long video.
Sew my head back on! Sew it back on! Oh my god! Oh my...
I gotta sew back on. Did it work? Yo, are you okay?
Oh my god, bro.
Holy crap, that was
Oh
the
my
scariest
God.
thing I've ever seen.
Oh my god, we are never messing with a voodoo doll again, guys. Smash the like button right now.
We're never gonna do it again? Why did you do it in the first place? You knew exactly what was going to happen. You made the doll. You put your DNA in it. You verified that it worked. And then you still did it anyway. You were in the bathroom being like, I'm gonna die probably. Go ahead, cut it, pussy. Let's check out the comments on this video. Oh my god, did you die? Oh my god, Jay, are you okay? I don't want you to die. I like these videos because they're the most like ridiculous 3 a.m. challenges, and the guys in them just have the weirdest reactions to things. There's this video where they're like canoeing around a lake at night, and they have the funniest reaction to seeing candles.
Oh, there's no way.
What the hell?
Dude, we definitely left a light on in the house.
That's definitely candles. What the hell?
Bro, those are definitely candles. Yo, I've seen candles before. Those are them. I think we can all agree that those are candles. And that's spooky. But I think that without a doubt, the absolute most ridiculous video that I've seen by this dude is called OMG Scary, Do Not FaceTime Mickey Mouse at 3 a.m. Challenge. Calling scary Mickey Mouse gone wrong. Do not FaceTime Mickey Mouse at 3 a.m. challenge. Sounds like Mickey Mouse is like gonna try to booty call you or something. It sounds like something your best friend would tell you about a guy who's been trying to hook up with you. Oh, do not FaceTime Mickey Mouse at 3 a.m. He's gonna be drunk and he just wants to hook up with you. He doesn't give a shit about you, okay?
What's up, guys? Back with another one. Today we're calling up Mickey Mouse on FaceTime. They kicked me out of their park, guys. I just got all cut up. I can't even raise my arm anymore, guys. That is totally unacceptable. Today we're calling Mickey Mouse himself.
So the video starts out with him just sort of glossing over the fact that he got kicked out of Disneyland and he got all scuffed up. So I googled it and apparently he did actually get kicked out of Disney World because he said like security stole his bag or something and they had to like forcibly remove him from Disneyland because he was throwing a big fit. A weird thing to bring up and just sort of gloss over in the video, but now he's really gonna get back at them because he's gonna FaceTime Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse is not gonna like me tonight, guys.
So you're probably wondering how he got Mickey Mouse's phone number in the first place to FaceTime him, right? I was very curious about that too, but apparently it's super easy and something that anyone can do. Let's listen to him explain it.
I FaceTimed everybody from Jesus to Santa Claus, guys, and I get a lot of comments like, how exactly do you find these people's numbers? Well, today we're actually going to show you how I find these numbers. Couldn't find an actual number to Mickey Mouse himself, but we can find the Walt Disney customer support. We found this number easy, guys. All you have to do is a simple Google search and you can find this phone number. So I'm just gonna put this number inside of my phone right now and we're gonna call up customer support and demand we talk to Mickey Mouse himself.
Those poor customer service people at Disney. There's probably so many dumb kids who have called them trying to get Mickey Mouse's phone number. Also, he said before that he FaceTimed Santa and Jesus in different videos. If this is the way you get people's phone numbers, how the fuck did he get Jesus's phone number to FaceTime? Can you just like contact the customer support of any church and they'll just give you Jesus's phone number to FaceTime?
Or let's just give him a call, guys. We gotta find out what exactly Mickey Mouse's phone number is.
That was a really scary sound effect for Disney customer service answering the phone. Disney actually answers their customer service line? This is way spookier than I thought.
How many did you say?
Well, about time you picked up, I need to talk to the highest in charge, which is Mickey Mouse himself.
Mickey Mouse? Mickey Mouse? You want to speak to Mickey Mouse?
Does this dude know that cartoon characters don't really work at Disney? Like, why did it sounds like another cartoon character answered the phone. He knows that the characters at Disneyland are just in costumes, right? And it's one thing for them to be like walking around Disney, but the thought of like Pinocchio sitting in like a corporate office fielding Disney's customer service calls? What does this guy think Disney is?
But that's very hard. But it is possible. So can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Would you happen to have the official Walt Disney World Mickey Mouse ears?
I think I do have those. I think I do have the actual Mickey Mouse ears.
The thing is, Mickey Mouse is very, very busy, and he doesn't have a lot of time. So the only time that he can take calls is at 3 a.m. Is that possible?
So in order to talk to Mickey Mouse, you have to 1, own Mickey Mouse ears, and 2, you just have to be available at 3 a.m. because that's the only time Mickey Mouse is free. This is a booty call. I was right at the beginning.
Here's the thing. You must not, cannot, will not, you cannot mention anything about Pussycat.
About pussycats?
Yes, you cannot say that word.
Why?
Mickey, he's a mouse. He's only going to talk to other mountains. If you say cat, he's going to be scared and he's going to run.
That makes a lot of sense.
You know what? Actually, that does make a lot of sense. Mickey Mouse would not want you to bring up a pussycat around him because mice are scared of cats. That's actually a very realistic point. Good work.
The numbers are 407 391 2.
Hey guys, Guys, it's 2:56 a.m. right now. I set my alarm 5 minutes early because Mickey Mouse said I need to call him at 3 o'clock in the morning exactly. And just in case you guys think I'm lying, guys, check it out right now. 2:57 a.m. in the morning, guys.
Why did he Google the time? Why did he have to Google what time it was? Is that how he checks the time on his phone? By Googling it?
I actually had to go out and buy these ears, guys. Look at this. I want to know in the comments, guys, hot or not. You guys like the ears?
Hot, hot. Those are hot.
All we're gonna do now, guys, is hit that little FaceTime button right here and call them up, guys. Oh, it's freaking ringing, guys.
It's freaking ringing? Whoa! Phones work? This is too spooky, man. When you type a number into your phone and then you press the call button, it rings?
I hope he's actually as nice as he is inside the show, guys. But man, how long can this thing actually ring for, guys? Still, whoa!
Oh boy!
No way, guys! It's Mickey Mouse!
It's me, Mickey Mouse!
What the? Mickey, are you mad at me?
Well, yeah!
Whoa, guys, he's moving! Mickey, do you like cats?
No, dude, what the? He asked him about cats. The dude asked him not to talk about pussycats. Fucking idiot.
I'm a mouse! I do not like cats!
Whoa! Mickey, we want to know why you kicked me out of Disney World. Why did you kick me out of Disney World?
Because I hate YouTubers. I should come there
Oh my
right
god, guys,
now.
he's walking now. He's walking now.
Everybody better like and subscribe before I get to your house.
Wait, what? What? He just said he hated YouTubers. What is he? He's like, I hate you and I hate YouTubers. So everybody better subscribe and like this video for more fun content.
Oh my god, guys, smash the like button right now. Oh my god, he's attacking me. Oh my god, guys.
Look out, dude, he's attacking you. Oh my god, he's attacking me. He's on my phone and he's attacking me. He's nowhere near me and he's attacking me. Guys, help.
What the heck? Oh my god, guys, what's wrong with his voice? He's gonna come for me, guys. Whoa. Guys, he just hung up. I think I got him mad by talking about cats. Oh my god. I hope it's not Mickey Mouse, guys. Oh my god! Oh my god! What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Is that Mickey? Oh my god, that's Mickey, guys. That's Mickey right behind me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, Mickey Mouse is straight up mad at me. Do not call Mickey Mouse at 3 o'clock in the morning, guys. I do not know how to end this ritual.
This guy's not very good at hiding. Mickey Mouse like teleported into the apartment and he ran to the other room, locked it, and then he starts talking to his camera loudly. Yo guys, I really hope that Mickey Mouse doesn't come into this room. I really hope he doesn't know that I'm in the bathroom. I hope he doesn't come into the bathroom and find me in here, in the bathroom.
I do not know how to get Mickey Mouse away from me. Like, I just want to
I'm behind you!
Oh my god, what the heck?
Okay, well at least Mickey Mouse isn't very sneaky either. I'm behind you! That's what people do when they're trying to sneak up on you.
Where did he go? Where did he go, guys? What the heck? Guys, I do not know what's going on. Does Mickey Mouse have superpowers? He is straight up teleporting. I know he's from Disney and it's a magical kingdom, guys, but Mickey has straight up got powers. I think a couple times I saw Mickey Mouse dressed up like a wizard too, guys. I do not know what's going on with Mickey.
This video's so weird. It sounds like a video that this like 30-year-old dude is performing, but it was written by like a 5-year-old. Because instead of just showing you things, he's explaining everything that happens in the dialogue. He's like, oh my god, guys, now Mickey Mouse is teleporting around. Now he's right there. Look at him in the camera. I'm showing you Mickey Mouse now. And now I'm getting scared. And now I think I saw Mickey Mouse dressed up as a wizard one time. And he might have freaking superpowers, guys.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna call him one more time, but first I'm getting underneath the blankets, guys. I am so freaking scared.
Solid move. Bad guys can't get you in there. Everybody knows that.
Okay, I'm gonna call him one more time on FaceTime, and we're gonna say we're sorry, guys. Oh my god, he picked up, guys. What the heck? Guys, he's coming to the door.
He couldn't be an easier target. He's just a sitting duck laying in bed yelling, I hope he can't hear me talking to the camera. He's walking right up to the room that I'm in.
Mickey, where are you? Oh my god, guys. What the frick do I even do right now? Oh my god, guys. What the heck? Oh my god, guys. What the heck? He jumped on my neck, guys. I am getting out of here. This is too much for me to handle, guys. Smash the like button right now. Let's hit 30,000 likes. Make sure you guys subscribe.
He gets attacked by Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse leaps out of the darkness and attacks him, and he power walks into the other room, and then pauses right in front of the door to let everybody know to like and subscribe. This guy is a true YouTuber, if there ever was one.
I'm getting out of here, guys. Oh my god!
Aw shit, and Mickey Mouse is right there. Well, I think it's safe to assume what happens next. Mickey Mouse gets him. He kills him, tears him limb from limb, and then steals this dude's camera, edits this footage, and then puts it on this guy's YouTube channel? Wait, what? Okay, now I'm scared. I'm going tomorrow to Disneyland Paris. God, this girl thinks that Mickey Mouse is really going to attack her in broad daylight. How dumb can you be? Mickey Mouse only comes out at 3 a.m. He's busy. Didn't you watch the fucking video? Me! This is totally me. I've been stalked and murdered by a magical mouse more times than I can count. This is me. You know what I think one of the weirdest things about this is this dude gets into these traumatizing situations every time he makes a video, but he still keeps making them. Like, that's real dedication to the craft right there. He experienced having his head chopped off and then sewn back on, and he's still like, let's keep going. He got attacked by a magical mouse. He saw candles, but he's still cranking out content for us, and I think that that's pretty inspirational, honestly. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not Greg yet, and you're wondering why my shirt says Truly Greg, it's because Greg is our family here on YouTube. It's the name that I chose for my fan base because I couldn't come up with any interesting puns off of my own name, so I just used someone else's name. If you want to get some of this merch, by the way, it's linked in the description below. It's at DannyGonzalez.store. You can go and get some of this merch. Join Greg. We're the strongest family on YouTube. We're the fastest growing channel on YouTube. Please don't look that up. I swear to God it's true, and if you really trusted me, you would just take my word for it. Thank you, Maggie Trout, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I eat my own goddamn face.